Welcome back to our Classic Range Rover D3 project, integrating a Classic Range Rover shell onto a D3. We're putting all the modern creature comforts of a Discovery 3 into the Classic Range Rover. We're getting all the interior finalised in its home now. We're having to be a little bit careful about wiring at the same time. The Classic Range Rover was never designed to house all the wiring from a Disco 3. So packaging that is quite the challenge. We need all the wiring, so we can't just chop it out. So it's a matter of trying to feed it in and hide it where possible.
Obviously trying to fit wiring from the Discovery 3 into a Range Rover, space is always a problem. Getting around to electric windows, central lock-in, all those sort of creature comforts. You've now got to go back from modern ways of doing things, back old school style kind of thing, and incorporating the two. So to try and fit wiring from a big hole on a Discovery 3 to a small hole on a Range Rover Classic, it's always been a challenge.
Our doors integrated into the central locking system, electric windows. We're having to custom make a few of these parts as well, but we're getting it all packaged in.
Here's our door mould. These are made out of fiberglass with an aluminium backing, and these will have various layers in between them and be all covered. But you'll see here we integrated the new D3 style into the shape of the old Classic door. We've made mounts, we've integrated the central locking system and made that all function so that it works as if it was a Classic, but it has all of the features of a D3. We've also integrated all of the speakers and made mounts and everything, so once these cards are fitted, it will look like a D3 but in a Classic shape. Inside here we made a custom box which houses the wheel jack, brace and tools. That'll all be covered and lined along with all the other modified moulds that are in the back. We're keeping the spare wheel underneath the car as the D3 has, but we'll have access to a floor panel to release that. So next up on this project, we are working on the likes of the headliner, which is the Classic headliner. We're integrating again features of the D3, but we're also going to be working on all of the pillars and getting all of the mouldings around all the steps, around the edges of all the seats and seat belts all integrated so that we have this complete ready for certification.
Don't forget, if you want to see more, hit that like and subscribe button.